What's going on, guys? He's a 76 or something. So what was going on here was we were looking bearish. 4 hour disrespect all these gaps, and 1 hour was respecting these gaps on both indexes. So we can see 4 hour inverse all this, moving lower, respecting these 1 hours. So I was going off of a 1 hour respect price filled orders in this hourly gap to move lower. And so I saw price make this SMT. So this was at 750, this was at 930. This was at 750, this was at 930, right? And we were respecting that, and NQ was closer to the low and moving lower. So it was also technically leading due to the SMT. We respected this 5 minute, we respected 15-minute equilibrium here, right? And so once I saw price kind of come down, inverse this gap here, because I saw a little bit of resistance, but once I didn't want to enter right off market open, so I waited. We got respect here on this 5 minute equilibrium right here, and I mean there was also respect off this 15 minute as well, but orders are being filled. I saw right here, this is where it came up and respected. I saw right here, broke structure, ES also broke structure. What was this, 944 and 944, right? So I entered right here, stop right here, TP down here. So it started dumping real quick, and then this is where it's kind of getting conflicted with me a little bit, but I thought about it all day and I was kind of like, you know what, if I went break even, yes, I wouldn't have lost money, I would have protected myself, but I don't see any valid reason to go break even at this 5 minute low. Yes, there are orders to be filled, but it wasn't anything on the higher time frame other than this 1 hour low here that I wanted to get taken out. So my draw on liquidity for today was this 1 hour, or this 4 hour 1 hour low right here, and honestly I wanted to see that get taken before taking longs up to this range up here. Clearly price didn't take it out, it just edged it and went up, but this hourly low looked, or 4 hour low looked significant to me. Is definitely a high resistance, but these draws up here were not good to me unless price came down and swept out this liquidity here or filled orders, and it looks like it filled orders before even touching it. So you can see ES also didn't touch it. Right here is even higher. So you can see all this confluence. We have higher time frame respect, hourly gaps getting respected, price moving lower, breaking structure, 4 hour disrespecting 4 hour gaps on the bullish side of things and moving lower. And I wanted to see this low get taken. Now once I saw the retracement, it was about 9:40, which that's the time I allow myself to take a trade, and we saw the breaking structure here. So I entered, dumped, and wanted to go break even here. I did, but I didn't, because I thought to myself, how does that justify orders are being filled? So I didn't think, if price wanted to move lower, it was going to move lower and, you know, come lower. I mean, even ES broke structure on that as well, like literally broke structure on the 5 minute here, and it still didn't move lower. So I think honestly I ended up on the wrong side of probability. I think my draw was correct. Even though price didn't run towards it, I had high confidence in this draw in liquidity. This range up here is another range that I was going to take long, so I had two scenarios today, and both of them entailed that this low right here had to get taken. So either I was going to take shorts, which I did, to this low if price presented an entry for me, which it did. And we got an SMT. We had respect on the lower time frame, 15-minute, 5-minute, and it was looking really good. Both indexes broke structure, and we really just got edged here about let's see. Edged about 14 points. So unfortunate, but I think because I've had this problem in the past where I go break even too early, and cases like this, yes, it would help, but other cases where I need to take profit, like I'll get stopped out and price would just run back down to my TP or something. So I'd rather build the habits that are going to benefit me to continue and let price have some room to retrace or run down to TP without going to break even so early. And it was like I said, it was looking really good, but we got stopped out. So I like this trade a lot. Higher time frame was looking good, lower time frame was looking good, and got the SMT. It was just looking good overall. Unfortunately, I lost all the profits that I made yesterday. Yeah, pretty much lost all the profits I made yesterday. But I like that we're being consistent. I like that I'm executing on my strategy when I see it. The way that I've been thinking lately, my mindset in coming into trading is not to make money, but to execute on my strategy every single day, consistently, on the same basis, on the same mindset, on the same confluences, all confluences, and everything. It's about being consistent and inputting the same variables every single day. So I like to think of it as like almost like a science experiment, or like you do a lab in class or something. It's like you have like your variables that you can control. You have like the constant, and I think that's, I don't know where I dropped out. So, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. There's like things you can't control, which is the market. You cannot control the market. And the things that you can control, which is your strategy. So if you input the same variables over time, if you have a profitable strategy, if you have a good mindset, and you make the right decisions, over time, probability will turn over and be on your side. It's all about the numbers and statistics, and that's the way I've been thinking about it lately, is like probability. If I continue to be disciplined in my strategy, continue to consistently execute on my strategy accordingly, and when I see my strategy, then over time I will be able to claim profits and build up an account, get funded, get a payout, etc., etc. So that's the way I've been thinking about it, and honestly, it makes me more fulfilled, makes me content with the trade that I took today, especially because I've seen my strategy, I've seen everything I needed to enter, and price ultimately edged me and took me out. So despite the break even, not even despite the break even, because the break even, I think this is not even valid. This makes no sense for me to go break even. It's a 15-minute low. Sure, I'm sure orders were clearly filled here, but I don't want to go break even unless it's an hourly. Like, for instance, if price kept running, this would be a break even, and we could take profit here, or take profit 1, take profit 2, and go break even. That is what I'm trying to adjust to, instead of going to break even on like fair value gaps, or like on the lower time frame. rather more on the higher time frame to take break evens. So maybe, over time I'll collect this data and see what really works the best for me, or works the best to have more probability, have more a better win rate. So far, yeah, we're down, we lost, but I think it was a solid trade. We got edged. It's whatever. But yeah, I try to think of it as like a science experiment. And you have variables that you can control, your entry, your decisions, your confluences, and you have variables that you cannot control, which is the market. And if you consistently put in the same variables with a winning strategy, winning mindset, you are going to be able to claim profits. You're going to be able to see your results, see your probability, and collect data. Because I can't collect data if I'm not consistently putting in the same variables, because then it's going to be a different type of data. It's going to be different probability every single time. So me consistently thinking this way is going to make me consistently take these actions. So that's where I've been seeing it. It was honestly, after I got stopped out, it just looked pretty shitty. So honestly glad I could just stay away from that. But solid day. It's whatever. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one Monday. But yeah, it's been good. I think I'm slowly progressing. I'm slowly gaining a better mindset and a better level-headed mind on this, to be trusting in my strategy, to execute it efficiently, with no hesitation. And yeah, so anyways guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.